Magneto has to be one of the most overpowered characters in the Marvel Universe. In some iterations, he can even control the entire world's magnetic field. Today, we get a glimpse of just how far that power can reach, as well as the level Magneto would stoop to in the war of humans versus mutants. We skip over to Aunt May, who's being held in an interrogation room based on her apparent connections with Spider-Man. As she's being pressed by detectives, suddenly the entire building begins to shake, almost as if there was an earthquake. The lights go out as Aunt May begins to exit the building to investigate just what happened. She gets to the exit of the precinct to find a super taking her mask off and cowering in fear. Outside of the precinct is a scene that's unexplainable. One of New York City's most famous ferry ships crash-landed into the middle of the street. But how did it end up here? As we zoom out to get a bigger picture, we see that Manhattan has been absolutely rocked by a freak tsunami that arrived instantaneously with no warning to the public. Our friendly neighborhood hero Spider-Man is in action. He's just as shocked as anyone, and is frankly in a state of panic on what to do next. He remarks that countless must have perished. The water was just too sudden. As Pete is saving a woman from drowning, he's contacted telepathically by Charles Xavier. Professor X tells Spidey he knows how and why the tsunami is in New York, and he fears that the person responsible is not going to stop until things are far much worse. All the while, Spider-Man is literally throwing a car out of the water into a blanket of web he created. Still multitasking, Peter is saving a woman who fell out of the car he pulled from the water, while listening to Professor X, who tells Pete that the person responsible for this mess will not rest until every man, woman, and child on the planet is dead. You see, the man behind the madness is none other than Magneto himself. He's set a plan in motion that will result in the death of countless people, as well as the rise of the mutants. Professor X tells Spider-Man that he has to stop Magneto before telepathically leaving his mind. With that, Spider-Man is alone again. As he gets to a rooftop of survivors, he drops off the woman he saved for someone to perform CPR. Xavier has stopped responding, and Peter is unsure of what to do next.